So the next thing I need to know is what to set them on. I think he was saying he sets his on 15, although the book calls for 19. Let's see if we can find, this book has all the specifications in it, and let's look for, we are looking for, we have engine tightening specifications, rocker arm shafts, brackets, foot-pounds. The rocker arm shafts on the 55 Ford 272 should be tightened to 12 to 15 pounds, foot-pounds. That's not very much. So, okay. Now we need, the next thing we need is the, we need the valve specifications for the 55 Ford V8, 55 Ford V8, and it looks like they're all going to be the same. So the intake is 19 and the exhaust is 19. So he was saying he uses 15, and just like he said, the book says 19. So okay, that's about all the information I need, I think. I may convert back to this book, but I can probably remember that rocker shaft tightens to 12 to 15 foot-pounds. I'm going to use that torque wrench for that. And I'll go back to this section over here on the valve adjustment, and I think I am going to do this method. Basically all you do here is you start with the harmonic balancer. There's a mark on the harmonic balancer for top dead center, and you just mark think of the harmonic balancer as being a circle, which it is. You mark the top and the bottom and each side. That's your four corners. And then when you rotate this 180 degrees, that just changes the valves around. Then you rotate it again 3/4 of a turn and you get these valves. So that's good enough for me. Keeps going up here, rotate it again, adjust, rotate, adjust. It's kind of a lot, but it can get us there. No, this is just this. This is not that. This is for a different engine. Okay. So not to get y'all confused. I can do that. Okay, so I'm going to get back out to the garage with my tools, and first thing I'm going to do is swap the shaft, and then we're going to adjust it. So even though this is a new shaft, it's been sitting around for, let's see, 55 to 05 would be 50 years to, yeah, almost 60 years, and these things haven't been turned. I went around and oiled it up to try to get all these rockers to work smoothly, which they really aren't doing so much yet. And also what's important is these are adjusters for the valves, and they have to work smoothly, and guess what? They are stuck hard. I mean stuck hard. Just from sitting. A thought came to my head, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do it or not, but I could take my shaft, take all these off, take these other old adjusters. I want you to look at this one. You see how easy that one turns? I'll bring that over to the camera. This turns so easy that if I lift it up, the weight of itself will make it move. That's how easy that is. As compared to these, which are not easy to move. And let's see how the adjusters are on these original ones. Oh, those are a different size. This is a 7/16 and this is a half. So I'll go grab a different wrench. Hang on a second. Okay, these turn pretty easily. Now these are self-lockers, I guess is what you call it, because you don't want this to be so loose that it will loosen and tighten as the engine's running and throw your valve adjustment out of place. But there's not a locking nut or anything on these like there is on a Volkswagen. But they're hard. They're made to be hard enough to turn so that they won't just, you know, be completely loose. So if I wanted to, and let's just think about it, I could take this shaft apart. I could take these original rockers, put them in place of these rockers, and basically put all the original equipment back in there except for the shaft itself. And while I have that shaft out, I could take some emery cloth and smooth it down. Basically all I have to do is pop a pin out of each end and keep in order how it comes off and goes back on. For example, I need to make sure I got my 2 washers here, my rocker, my little hinge joint, another rocker, my spring, and maybe a gasket right there, etc. I might do that. I am considering it. Let's say that. See, this one here works pretty dandy on there.